Often a breakthrough doesn't come in our lives until we're willing to obey some instruction from God, until we're willing to take a step of faith. Hebrews 11:6 says, without faith, it's impossible to please God. But your faith can unlock His favor. Your faith can unlock His provision in amazing ways. Sometimes you're waiting on God to deliver you from some kind of difficult situation when He's waiting on you to obey the voice of His Spirit and take action. As you pray for God to change your circumstances, to give you a turnaround, to release the breakthrough that you're praying for, make sure you're also listening to His instruction on what He wants you to do. You know, the Bible's full of examples of people who received a breakthrough only after they took a step of faith. Sometimes it was a geographical move. Sometimes it was the sowing of a financial seed. Sometimes it was an act of forgiveness and reconciliation. A season of prayer and fasting was sometimes the impetus. Naaman had to dip 7 times in the Jordan. The woman with the hemorrhage of blood had to touch Jesus' cloak, and Job needed to pray for his friends. If you've been victimized, mistreated, if it's caused you physical or emotional trauma, remember Joseph. Joseph forgave his jealous brothers even though they had thrown him into a well, sold him into slavery. If you've suffered the grief and pain of losing a loved one, remember Naomi and Ruth, who found a wonderful new beginning when they moved back to Judah. If you've strayed from God and you've squandered your life in wild living and addictions, remember the prodigal son who experienced a turnaround, fresh favor, a new start when he made a decision to return to his father's house. If you're facing insurmountable financial struggles today, remember the widow at Zarephath who found God's supernatural provision when she sacrificially obeyed and provided for Elijah despite her own need. All these people, many, many more, received breakthroughs from God when they believed Him, when they took steps to be obedient to His instructions. They were just ordinary people, people who cried out to an extraordinary God. As you learn to listen to the voice of God's Spirit, He will show you the steps of faith that you need to take in order for your breakthrough to begin. Don't procrastinate. Don't make excuses or blame others for the difficult circumstances you face. And don't give up asking God for the breakthrough that you need. Tomorrow we're going to conclude our series on how to break through to God's blessings, and I hope you won't miss it. Until then, God bless you.